the gentlelady, and I'm glad I had have the opportunity to follow the gentlelady from Cleveland, because my district is just south of her district, and as you can see from the map of Ohio, there is severe poverty and food insecurity in the northeastern part of Ohio, but all the way down, as you can see, all the way into the south. And the SNAP program is one program that we're highlighting here tonight. But I think it's important for us to recognize how this fits into the context of an overall budget that also cuts the Medicaid program by 1/3. And you think about the stress with, the SNAP program, if you're utilizing it. But now what is that family going to do if there's 1/3 of the Medicaid budget is cut, and early childhood is cut, and Pell Grants are cut, and student loan rates go up, and all the way down the line? We're talking about putting a huge squeeze on the poorest people in our society when we only have 300 or 400 million people, and we're trying to compete with 1.4 billion people in China, 1.3 or 4 billion people in India. How are we going to be a competitive country? That's the question that we have to ask here. If you can't even get enough food in a kid's belly before they go to school. And so we need to look at this in the context of what are the investments we need to make in order to be a successful country, period. And we've heard a lot of amazing stories here tonight, heart-wrenching stories of people who ended up being members of Congress because of some of these programs. And who's the next generation of leadership? And are we going to invest in them, or are we going to say you're on your own? And we have now on the other side, Mr. Speaker, one of the nominee of a major political party in the United States of America saying, I'm not concerned about the poor, and making light of us asking people with the Buffett rule to maybe pay a little bit more. Well, you know what? They say, oh, that's not that much money. It's only 11 hours of government spending and blah, blah, blah. You know what? That Buffett rule could help put food in people's belly. The 175,000 people in my congressional district in Northeast Ohio that are living in poverty, half of those kids, that Buffett rule would help pay for the SNAP program. Is it insignificant now? Yield back the balance of my time.